Hey, and so we're here, end of day 1 of E3 2009. Yesterday was day 0. Today the show actually happened. But before that, because the show started at noon instead of 10 o'clock, as it will do tomorrow and Thursday, there was still some press conference action this morning. Nintendo and Sony had both of theirs. The lot of us went to Nintendo, and God, what did we see? What did they show?
A new Nintendo DS adventure, Cop the Recruit.
I didn't know that was coming. What band? New Super Mario Brothers game for Wii. The answer wasn't just more levels, more enemies, and more items.
There is a gamer inside everyone.
For example, how nervous am I?
Oh! Keep it going. Oh, I missed the last shot. I'm at 4. How are you?
Now I'm at 4.
Uh-oh.
On video, you can do almost anything.
Oh, they showed
New Mario.
So many hours ago, but yeah, new Super Mario Brothers for the Wii.
Yeah.
And I mean new, like, that's part of the title,
New
Super Mario Brothers.
with the little
Wii.
little sunburst around. Yeah, new Super Mario Brothers Wii, 4-player 2D Mario game, propeller suit. You know, along the same lines, Super Mario Galaxy 2, which
That was a huge
I
one.
totally called.
Yeah.
Like they said, that was a first time of having, you know, a second Mario on a 3D system like that for N64 and for the GameCube. They
That's
only
got
had the
Yoshi
ones.
in it.
Yeah, it's got Yoshi in it. I hate Yoshi.
But then another huge surprise was Metroid.
Yeah, so Metroid Other M being developed by Team Ninja.
Darker.
What's left of it.
Whatever Team Ninja, whatever that means at this point.
I assume if they're working with Nintendo, it's the part of Team Ninja that might not go all boob crazy.
Yeah. The craziest thing about what they showed of that game to me is seeing Samus talk to people.
Yeah.
Like seeing her interact with other folks. I thought was kind of bizarre.
Like, I couldn't even tell, like, is this a 2D game, or is it like they're making Ninja Gaiden with Samus? Like, I think by that point I had been sitting in that chair too long, and I need to go back and watch the trailer again because it was kind of baffling. I was like, I can't. All right, that's Samus, and what?
I think he's going to find out the truth today.
They also announced Wii Fit Plus officially, although it doesn't look like it's using any of like the Motion Plus stuff, which was kind of an
Yes, it
assumption.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be more customizable in terms of like what you do and how you do it. And, you know, if you just want to work out for 30 minutes, it can.
Right.
It can give you that with no breaks. It'll transition between exercises more quickly.
Blast your quads.
Yeah, for hell of quad blast.
Shock your abs.
You just need to drink a bunch of muscle milk.
That's the key to Mario's next surprise.
Yeah, and Wii Sports Resort. They showed some more games for that.
Some more of that.
What was it? Basketball and
3-point shooting, some archery.
Archery, that looked right.
There's dog fighting in that game.
What?
There's dog fighting in that
like
game.
Michael Vick style.
Yeah.
Excellent.
No.
Oh, okay. Because
No,
that's what I hear when you say
part of
dog
the air
fighting.
sports section along with the skydiving.
Oh yeah, and they showed
Well played.
the parachute in thing, which looks interesting. I don't know.
It was a good way to intro it.
Sure.
It was entertaining.
Like Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked just like
And
that.
at the end, you know,
Smash a me.
Yeah, your
A me jumps up
your
through a
razor blade
helicopter
sharp
and-
claws
yeah.
come out of your hands, and
You push a guy up into a helicopter blades. And
Absolutely.
so yeah, the vitality.
Yeah, the thing.
Sensor.
I don't know.
Exactly how did that disaster happen?
So I actually just got back from like a Miyamoto Q&A thing, which
Right.
not too much came out of that, but a question was asked, like, what do you think of that thing? And he basically said, like new technology leads new creativity, blah, 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 and kind of said that it could be used for like a yoga game. Like, something they talk about in the press conference is like, you know, brain training, Wii Fit being kind of body training. What if, you know, you could train yourself to regulate your pulse?
Spirit training.
So, yeah, with like yoga specifically.
You could pretend to be dead.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe you learn that Storm Shadow Ninja shit, where you can like pretend to be dead for like 6 hours, and then they take the body behind enemy lines, and then you wake up and kill everybody.
Absolutely.
All right, now they found
Yeah.
a use for that thing.
Yeah.
Or like a game that helps you pass a lie detector, like lie detector training.
Right? Yeah. Ask yourself a question that you won't lie by answering first, and then answer that one instead.
Technique: bite your lip.
So they
Have you ever killed a man?
cop.
Cop, the rookie, or
COP.
something. Yeah. Women's Murder Club. Women's Murder Club.
Why join a book club when you could join Women's Murder Club?
I would join a murder club before I would join a book club.
Absolutely.
I don't know how I feel about the Nintendo press conference.
Yeah, like to me, it felt like they were padding it out with this third-party stuff. A lot of which had already been announced.
Yeah.
You know, they devoted a big chunk of time to Motion Plus stuff, and then didn't really show any new Motion Plus stuff.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, and by the way, EA's using it. Like
some
they were,
games.
they said like, hey, third parties are really taking to this thing, and now I'm going to say the names of 3 games that you already know are using this thing.
Sega's Virtua Tennis, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10, EA's Grand Slam Tennis for Wii.
There we go. I was throwing up some bricks.
Well, how did Sony end up going? I had to split off from you guys then, but
I thought Sony was brilliant.
Sony
actually.
went long.
Sony was a full 2 hours.
Here is Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
Holy shit.
Here it is. The PSP Go will be available in stores in North America and in Europe at the same price point that we launched the original PSP. What does that mean? It'll be $249 and €249 and available on October 1st in North America and in Europe.
Holy shit.
And I'm proud to introduce and show the first footage anywhere of Final Fantasy XIV. And PlayStation 3 will be the only console you'll be able to play Final Fantasy XIV on when it launches in 2010.
Weapons are always good, especially large ones.
You know what? I think it's kind of sad that we'll never know how it would have struck us if we
Yeah.
hadn't known every single thing that was being
Well,
announced there.
I think that's the thing. I love the tone they took with the whole thing.
It was
Yeah,
great.
they handled the PSP Go leak really well.
Like,
Yeah.
Just like Jack Tretton coming out and like first thing he says.
Thank God you guys showed up. Given this industry's ability to keep confidential information, I was concerned that there really wouldn't be anything to be said at these press conferences.
Information-wise, I thought it was pretty good, but also just entertainment.
There was some
sitting
stuff in
there
there that I found really frustrating. Like
Like
when
what?
they brought out Gran Turismo PSP, and he says it's running right here on this PSP Go at 60 frames a second.
Yeah, hey,
And
don't
it's
look
like
at it.
really, it's really good. It's got like over 100 cars like already.
Right here.
And yeah, it's running. It's great. And I'm like, dude, show it. Like, what are you doing? Like, show it.
I
Show it. Just
kinda
show it.
tuned
Why didn't you
out.
show it?
Finally, they're like, all right, here's a trailer for the game, and it's like a bunch of shots of PSPs with
flying around
CG
with cars
on them.
It's like, what? And the weird thing is, it's totally playable on the show floor.
Oh, man.
So I figured it was just going to be like more weird Gran Turismo PSP smoke screen.
Like those guys
but
never
they have it
actually
here
make
and
a
it's
game.
playable. So
I played it.
he played it. He played it. It exists.
It's Gran Turismo.
Nope. Go ahead. Yeah, it's Gran Turismo.
It's Gran Turismo.
So it's my pleasure today to officially introduce the next step in the evolution of the PlayStation Portable.
Spent a lot of time focusing on the PSP, which understandable because they're coming out with this new thing and trying to go for it.
Hey, it doesn't compete with the your old PSP, by the way. They can live
Because
together.
it's $250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you guys were at this, I was actually at E3 because the Sony press conference went long.
Yeah.
So I went to the Sony booth and they were showing the press conference on like the big screen there.
Right.
So I was able to sneak around and see a bunch of games while everyone was standing there staring up at the screen. I had played some MAG, pretty cool, kind of hard to show in a E3 type environment.
Yeah, like the size of MAG, I don't don't think necessarily plays well at something like this. But like watching that trailer or watching them play it at the press conference, I was like, okay, yeah, awesome. Like that all sounds smart.
Uncharted 2 multiplayer. They've got that on the floor. Played some of that. It's good, better than I expected. But there were two things that I kind of caught like earshot of and saw like three things a little bit of up there. One, Assassin's Creed 2 demo. They actually showed it.
Yep.
Yes.
Played it. Looks mad Assassin's Creedy.
Great.
Yeah, excellent. On board.
2-man assassinations. Get 2 guys at once.
Nice. Oh, not like you and another assassin?
Right. No.
Nope.
Okay.
You killing 2 guys.
Okay.
Which was cool.
So
it's
it's cool. It's MMF, not FFM.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah, so it's a little weird depending on what you're into.
The eco stuff they announced, which I didn't think they were gonna.
The last Guardian.
Yeah.
The crazy thing was, like, so it became
Luck
apparent
Dragon.
that video that leaked was like an internal proof of concept video.
Yeah, because
So-
I caught a glimpse. I'm like, oh, it's that same video, and then Jeff told me.
Like, that's the weird thing. They just remade that video. It's like, all right,
Or they
well,
finished it.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, you could tell like the model of the beast looked way better and stuff. But
re-rendered it,
and then some crazy camera stuff, right?
Yeah, like
Their
What-
motion control thing, which they don't have a name for other than like our motion controller.
Check it out. PS3 now has motion control. Coming soon.
I thought it already had motion control. I
Never mind that.
6-axis was a motion control.
Never
I thought
mind
the
that.
DualShock
What?
3 was also in a motion.
Never mind that.
So this was like a big thing with a ball on the top.
This is
Wand
like
with a
motion
glowing
tracking.
ping pong ball on it. Someone, when I was twittering from the thing, someone replied and said it looks like space ice cream. Which, all right.
That's their code name.
Yeah.
Code name Space Ice Cream.
And it has like it has at least one analog trigger on it. I haven't seen the up close shots of it yet, and I was sitting pretty far away.
It's not
but-
like Project Fetus or anything.
no, nothing great like that. Yeah, that stuff looks pretty good. Like the thing with that was, since there's a camera involved, they can take the footage from the camera of you holding the controller and then replace the controller with a sword or
like in the
tennis
game.
racket.
Oh, interesting.
Or a gun.
And they showed it, and
they
it looked
showed
really
all that
good.
happening, and like the tracking was really fast. Like,
And good,
the
accurate.
polygonal stuff stayed with the video feed really well.
Nice.
And that was just kind of cool.
Yeah. It seems
Not necessarily any game applications for it.
Any first party like announcement surprises as far as games go?
Oh, and then there
Kojima
was-
came out to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
Metal
yeah.
Gear Solid Peace Walker,
Yeah.
which has multiple snakes in it.
yeah, that was
Like
weird.
there were 4 solid snakes
That's-
standing next to each other.
That's just going to be co-op. I am
Yeah.
convinced that that's just co-op of some kind.
It also had like 4 endings.
There are
that
yeah,
trailer.
like any Kojima trailer, it like shows credits
Oh,
and then
man.
cuts back to it again,
It was like
and then
5
cuts back
times.
to a title card, and then cuts back to more footage. You're just like,
Come on.
I understand that's your thing, but why is it your thing, and why is it still your thing?
Why is it getting so long?
Yeah. Final
Might as well
Fantasy,
say the words Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, right, yeah, they
Final
announced
Fantasy 14 online.
So it's basically Final Fantasy 11 2.
That was maybe my favorite announcement because everybody.
That would have been Final Fantasy 13.
There were audible like gasps, and
Yeah.
like dudes behind me just like went, "What?"
It was
like,
crazy
when he
because
said
like,
those
they
words.
Jack
just
Tretton
showed-
came out and said, "Now let's take a look at coming exclusively to the PlayStation 3 for consoles because it's coming to PC." Final Fantasy 14 coming in 2010.
And everybody just like,
like,
shit
dude,
their pants.
what?
You just
What?
showed the
What?
right.
Like 14 is going to
What?
come out before 13.
And then they show it, and it cuts to and at the end you see the little online under it. and
Then
you're
it
like,
immediately
"Oh."
clicks. You're like,
Right.
"Oh, it's the next MMO." Okay.
But good press conference in general?
I
Yeah, it was-
thought it was. I don't know. I
liked
actually
it. Yeah, I
enjoyed
wish
it.
it had been shorter. I think every press conference should have been shorter at this thing.
I thought it was
But
funny. I thought it was like entertaining and funny, like delivered
from time
well.
to time. Like Jack Tretton is a good host.
Yeah, he was great. I thought it was entertaining. I did tune out during the PSP Gran Turismo stuff. Like, show floor.
Yeah, then we hit the show floor. We went to Activision, saw
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2. It looks really good.
Yeah, imagine that. They're doing a good job.
Yeah, hey, guess what? Modern Warfare 2 is probably going to be one of the greatest games to come out in 2009.
What they showed was basically the Microsoft press conference demo, but longer, kind of expanded on some of the stuff that they cut out, and not too much longer, but looked good.
So then we saw DJ Hero, which
for the first time in action, like seeing the game, seeing the controller.
yeah, like that's a game that looking at screenshots of it in video, you're like, what is even going on here? This doesn't look cool at all. but actually watching them play it and seeing what they're doing with the buttons and the turntable and the crossfader and stuff, like that game looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks neat. It's all mashup stuff. That's kind of like why they have all of these DJs like Shadow and AM involved in this. 'Cause they're providing these mixes. It looks like it's providing kind of that same visceral DJ experience the way Guitar Hero provides a visceral like guitar experience. It's not really technically accurate at all, but it gets kind of some of the basic movements down right.
I am playing to the rhythm. Okay. Look at me succeeding.
What else is behind those closed doors?
Guitar Hero 5.
Guitar Hero 5.
Which you can just use all of the guitars you already have, so you can have up to 4 of the same instrument
if you want, or just 4 of anything. What do you got? 4 drum things? Go.
They showed a party mode where you could kind of jump in and out at random, which seemed kind of like a good casual way to play.
And when
the
you
game.
turn the game on, if you just leave it at that start screen, it eventually goes into a mode where it just starts playing that music. So it can actually act as like a jukebox or something, where it'll just come on and play songs with no one joined in, and you can just pick up an instrument and jump in. Like Lips kind of had the exact same thing, but this is better.
And then we saw Blur, which is the Bizarre Creations crazy stylish racing game.
Yeah.
Kind of combat racing. There's power-ups.
Hot lightning action.
But it's not,
fast.
No blue shells.
Yeah, no banana peels and stuff. There's one that's like is a shunt, and so it's like a little thing that'll, if it hits you, it'll push you in the direction that it hits you. So if you shoot someone in the back with it, it just shoves them forward. So you need to be like sliding around a corner or get alongside, and figure out a way to hit them that way. And everyone has a shield, so it's like you'll know when you're being targeted, and you kind of need to time a shield button press to avoid getting jacked by something.
That's kind of fun.
But then you have limited shields, so it's like it's not just I got hit by a stupid shell and can't go.
But
it looks really nice.
It looks really nice. A lot of cool style, a lot of neon touches all over the place.
Yeah.
There's like the little countdown at the start where 3, 2, 1, go. Like there's a little stylish touch to it.
Splinter Cell conviction business right there.
Kind of, yeah.
They kind of
like
they letters in the air, kind of
like they have little arrows along the side of the track showing you keep going this way, and that stuff looks kind of projected up there. Yeah, stylish, fun-looking game.
We saw Singularity.
Oh,
we did. The Raven first-person shooter, 1950/2010
time game,
time jumping.
Dude, I know nothing about this.
It's not a VCR. Basically, it's like you go to this island that's off the coast of Russia, where in 1950 they found E99
Element 99,
and that lets you manipulate time,
object-specific time. So you basically are
you're aging or restoring specific objects.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys more about that on the podcast.
Yeah, no, it's a neat-looking game. I like the name Element 99. I think that's a great sci-fi name for something. Not Element 99.
Didn't have time to check out Tony Hawk Ride, unfortunately. I really want to. I need to stand on that board. I need to know.
Hey, but check out this guy.
I saw Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah,
in English. You summon monsters.
Great.
And then they transform into stuff.
Fantastic.
All right.
Shiva showed up.
Yeah.
She turned into a motorcycle.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
And then the dude in your party jumped on the Shiva motorcycle and started riding around.
Did it have like a little Shiva head where the headlight should be?
Kinda. You can
Great.
see how she was like a transformer. Like, oh, dude, it was so weird.
And then
I asked them to explain, and they wouldn't.
And then we went to EA and saw Mass Effect 2 demo, which looks great.
Best looking game of the show so far.
It's a very exciting looking game.
Oh,
They've like
man.
the dynamic camera stuff during conversation. It's no longer kind of that weird framed look. Like every conversation.
Push left trigger to
murder
stop
this guy.
Conversation and punch guy out a window.
I'm done with this. Yeah.
They showed some kind of inexplicable story stuff in there near the end, which it's hard to know how to take it because they're kind of showing it to you really out of context, but
choices matter.
It looks good. You see a messed up Normandy, which is radical.
Dude, yeah.
That whole part was really neat. So
I went to the Valve thing and did an interview with Chet of Old Man Glory fame.
Awesome.
Chet's doing well. Chet's making a new Left 4 Dead.
Great.
You might have heard.
I did.
Remember the old Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Great.
And then we saw Supreme Commander.
Yeah, we went and kicked it with Chris Taylor and saw some Supreme Commander 2. It looks really good. Scale huge. Ran really fast. Like they were saying that the computer they were running it on was like a 2-year-old processor, fairly modern NVIDIA card, and it popped. Like
It looks really pretty. A lot prettier than Supreme Commander.
Like really clean. Like really like huge resolution because they're running on this huge TV, and it's very, very smooth. So.
Shoot a interview with Chris Taylor to get some kind of...
Ran out of time.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess the show floor closed. Like we were in there, it was like 10 after 6,
Oh.
and Lady peeks her head and is like, "The show's over. Like you guys need to leave."
They didn't run the horn, which is how I didn't know. I'm like, where's right, the classic E3 show's over horn. No end of day horn at E3. So I was like, while we're walking out, like the place is empty at like 6:10. Like, oh god.
Yeah, but nobody like rushing us out or anything.
Show didn't seem super packed.
It was not.
I loved it.
Well, they curtailed attendance this year. I mean, they said specifically it's down to like about 40K over 60K that it used to be.
Yeah, which it seems cool. Like it seems cool because it's still kind of big E3.
Yeah,
it's lavish in spots.
I'm afraid this is going to bite me on the ass, but I really like E3. It's a good balance.
I think they found
you still get work done.
They found the happy medium, I think.
And it was day 1, so I would only assume it gets lighter on from here on out.
Clock wipe to tomorrow.
Trapped. Boxed in. We'll get out of here.